Hi there, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for April. If you're in a job or a role in life which seems very samey and predictable, you could feel quite restless at the very start of this month. You need inspiration, but you also need to be doing something that gives you a sense of satisfaction. Now, one of the ways you can achieve this is by focusing on any talents you have as far as hobbies, because Mercury is in a very enterprising part of your scope for the first 2 weeks. So, with its creativity and the Sun, Mars, your ruler, and Venus's perspiration, then there's a lot you can get done if you really roll your sleeves up and commit to it. However, this could also be a time when you're feeling virtuous about your diet, about your fitness situation, and doing all you can to get yourself more in trim. Maybe you're thinking about getting beach fit if you're in the Northern Hemisphere for later in the year. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, well, perhaps you want to go into the autumn months just feeling in good shape, good fettle. So this would be a good time to work at it the first 2 weeks. The only thing I would say to you is that there is a quarter moon on the 3rd, suggesting don't try to be too virtuous. If you are from the 3rd through to the 10th, and you try to do too much, you can actually end up feeling quite stressed out and irritable. So just make a plan that's achievable and stick to it. Now, there is going to be a move on the 14th and the 15th. On the 14th, Mercury moves into a much more precise location, but on the 15th, Venus moves into one of the most delicious areas that it can possibly occupy. And then for a few days afterwards, it's going into a lovely, lovely clinch with Neptune, and it's possible at the very heart of this month that you could have some kind of romantic encounter, which is very special indeed. Mercury, however, is relocating into an area which requires you to make sure that the details are really spot on. It then goes alongside Uranus. Something can happen unexpectedly, perhaps in terms of your own mood or actions, or in terms of something you encounter from outside of you. And this could be unsettling, and again, it can create some tension. It is going to be important to get a few early nights at the heart of this month. Now, on the 19th, Venus unfortunately does start an opposition with Saturn, which is still going through your sign. Now, this is a tough one, particularly for any relationship which is not going very well. Then on the 20th, the Sun and Mars move together into your 7th solar house, an area which is, on the whole, very good for relationships, but together I think they can make you much punchier, much more feisty really about standing up for your own rights. Perhaps that's a good thing, but when they two go opposite Saturn on the lunar eclipse of the 25th, this could be a defining moment, one which can provide some kind of indicator of your progress over the following 6 months. And the suggestion here is you need to make sure that you're in the right relationships. If you're in a relationship which has issues, you're really working at it, and you and your partner are clear about what you need to try to do to improve things. If not, you may find that some weaker ties, whether it's friendships, a close involvement, or even a business association, could come to an end at the end of this month or in the months ahead. On the upside, the Sun combining with Mars can give you a real sparkiness, which would be lovely. So if you need to go out there and tell people about what you have to offer, that can be really great. But Saturn is also a very modifying, limiting influence. So it could just hold you back, and there could be some profound frustration towards the end of this month if you do find yourself meeting obstacles. And one of the things you must avoid thinking is that the world is against you, that your luck's out. However much it feels like that, you've got to keep being patient, because Saturn is teaching you slowly but surely about what's really crucial for you. And some of the things that you're learning may be a little bit uncomfortable, but ultimately it will put you bang along where you need to be. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.